Hello everyone, and welcome finally to the triumphant episode 30 of Edgington, the city on the edge, here in the game Timber and Stone, which you can download. The link's been in my description of the past few episodes, so worth checking out, I would say. Especially if you are willing to run the more recent versions. We're not, because we still have issues with upgrading this system to the next one. So, there's been a few changes around the place that you can probably make out. We've finished the outer rim, which is now going to serve as the basis for a sort of walkway around the fort that the archers, like Samantha over here, can use. We also have, if I zoom down a little bit, Weston and Forrest, who is our newest guy. So he is only level 6, Weston is a level 10, and Samantha the Great, who has taken down basically every single enemy the fort has ever had to fight, is level 18. Although we're a little bit low on rope at the moment, because I still need to sort out some flax, which then becomes what's happening over here. So the first section of farming, where Lars is presently stood down there, has gotten a full roof over it, and we are now starting onto the second level of farming. Now these plants don't actually need to care at all about light. They don't need any kind of direct route to the sun or anything, so you can do multi-level farming. So we're using up our dirt supply to create another level where we'll start having auxiliary crops, like we can put the wheat there, for example, and we can also have the flax and the cotton and such. So my intention is to have another floor here where we'll be really ramping up our food supply and whatnot, and then hopefully we'll be able to start on actually getting more like locations inside of this map. So currently we just have Edgington. Although Edgington is flourishing rather nicely, you can see the amount of trees we've cut down, and the unfortunate grave of our last builder, Lucas Ward. Oh well, his successor is actually doing rather nicely over here. Bernard is doing very well. That's slipping into Lucas's shoes. But anyways, I have this paused now. It is late afternoon, because I got a little bit carried away in getting stuff done. We even had a merchant visit and everything, but everything should be back to normal, so everyone can quietly resume their duties. And just underground, we have Rickman, who I need to tell to come up here, if he would. Good. He is our level 20 miner, and I need him to come up here because we actually need more dirt, which we do have some marked out there. Good. So it's late afternoon on the 20th day of this settlement, and it is just completely remarkable that we actually have that. I'm also going to stick a mining stockpile out here, just so that we don't need to worry about Rickman wandering back in and forgetting that he has all this dirt to make. Otherwise he should be perfectly fine. Going to build the mining stockpile. Good. Okay, that's fine, and it's now dusk, so day 20 was shortly lived on camera anyways. Where are you up to? Come on, over here. You can drop that stuff off. What are you doing, Rickman? Walking to the instructed position? Are you going underground? Is that what's happening here? If so, why? Yes, he is, for some... Yeah, why are you going underground? You should be over here, digging out more dirt for us. But meanwhile, Lars is hard at work getting a whole ton of stuff, and we have a little bit of iron. I did hand-pick some iron plots that were underground. Ooh, Evelyn's level 4, level 5 now, good. Hand-picked some iron ores that were underground, so we have a bunch more iron now. Okay, so I had just a couple more there. Whoop. Let me just remove that from the queue, because that has apparently already been listed. Tin, we're good for. Copper, we can make another one. Bronze, I could probably do with making more of, but we need copper to make the food barrels, so it might not be the smartest of things. Why are you guys just standing around? There's plenty of chairs, you can do whatever you like. Jeez. Which reminds me, do we have any resources with which to make rope? We have one rope at the moment. Animal hair, no. Flax, barely. Spider silk, barely. Leather, not at all. So yeah, we need to get the second level up so I can have a flax farm. And has he gone back underground again? Yes, he has. Why does he keep doing that? I don't understand. There's plenty to mine up here. That is utterly bizarre. Also, do I have... Yes, you do have a torch on your listings, that's good. But people... Okay, they are sitting now, that's good. People should be sitting down. You can see the areas I've got marked out of the building already. Although, by the looks of it... Well done, Bernard, you've gotten yourself stuck. Well done indeed. And there is no way that I can tell you to move out of there, are we? Okay, I need to deputize someone as a builder. Who's a decent builder over here? Let's see, builder 1. 3 on our... Well, Beatrix can't be a builder for us because she has too many responsibilities as our master herder. Builder 2, but that's Lars, our farmer. Oh, there's Rickman, and he is actually apparently working properly now. Oh, I think I know what's happening. Hang on. Let's just zoom down here. Yeah, I think what's happening is that the stone under here is closer than the dirt over there. Okay, right, well, we can fix that by deselecting this area. And then when we send him back up again, he should actually be closest to the dirt. We're probably going to need to deselect that as well. That's fine, we can just reselect it later when we actually want him to be digging stuff out under here. I should actually just go through and deselect a whole ton of the ores that he presently can't get mined out by virtue of their material. And for some reason he still doesn't want to cover this, I don't know why. Okay, and a few more around here. No, come on. Play nice. There we go. Okay. And yeah, that should be. Well, that's the bulk of them at least. Okay, back to the surface. So yeah, planning on having this be a 2-story building, where we can then worry about everything, and everything will be able to. So the notion I've been having, that I think I've barely described for the past couple of episodes, is that we have these big long roads, and the roads connect us to the other edges of the map, and those are what allow us to get migrants and merchants and all sorts, and they wander along down these roads. Now there is a problem with that, which is simply that do you not have a torch? I apparently have a torch, you're just not using it just yet for some reason. There it is, okay. And just happens to coincide with the time that people are going to bed. Which actually includes our guy over here. Oh, and yeah, Bernard has had to fall asleep because I didn't pick a particularly decent builder. Let me see, builder 14, that's Bernard, Benedict, Forest. Let's make it Simon, and let's make you, let's see, information, your fatigue is fine, so sleep autonomously. So come on, out you come. And up you go. I discovered, by the way, that the problem seems to be related to the level of the builder's cart that they're drawing from when they're trying to make stuff. Beyond that, I don't exactly know what's going on. Do we have any wood planks too? We have 9 wood planks too, so come on, build it. Do we have any dirt? We have 37 dirt, okay. So you can build this thing out, why aren't you? Oh, because you don't have the tools, you don't have the hammer. Right, that's what you're up to. Okay, good. That means we're making progress here. Inventory. Do we not have any hammers? Is that the next issue? Tools. Stone hammers. We actually have no hammers. Wow. Okay, so let's put stone hammers on the listings. And let's wake Nigel up. Where's Nigel? Clementine, Nigel, there you are. Sleep autonomously, please. You have work to get done. And what's your morale doing? Morale is basically non-existent for him. A pity, but oh well. Okay, so if you could move. And in your inventory... Where are you off to? Oh, you're going to get stone. No, I don't want you getting stone. I want you to go and get wood. So that you can at least make a floor or dirt or something. Come on, we need to rescue Bernard. What are you up to? Now, we haven't had any monsters strike within the last couple of episodes, which is good. We shouldn't have too much problem if they do, because we've presently got the 3 archers, all of whom are above, like, just standard starting out level, and hopefully they'll be even better soon enough. Oh, come on, you're sealing him in even more! Dang it. Simon! You traitor! Building a raw stone block, that's not what you're doing at all, come on. These alerts definitely need to keep up a bit better. Okay, he's gone to get more raw stone. Okay, let me... let's see, build raw stone... around here... get rid of. So now we can actually build a floor, hopefully. Okay, there's still that inner layer because this is going to need to be inset, so not all of it is dirt. Okay, it's a good step. Oh, that's Clementine clicking people through the ceiling because that's still a weird little behavior. Information: building a raw stone block. Inventory. Dirt. Okay, he's going to make the floor now, so as soon as he connects that, then we can tell Bernard to get up and go to sleep. Yeah. Yeah, and our food is dropping a lot lower these days. Hopefully once we've gotten this second floor of farming up, we'll actually not have to worry about that as much. Especially because then we'll have like a floor that we can dedicate to food, and we can have another floor that we can dedicate to alternative supplies as and how and when we need them. Okay, can I just turn your inventory loads up? There we go. But yeah, we've got Lars, so our food stays pretty high during the day. It only really goes low when he goes to sleep, more or less. Same with Beatrix. And that reminds me, I cut out a little hole down here, and Beatrix has actually fallen asleep with the animals. Well done, Beatrix. Storage, hay bale. Let's put a hay bale here, so that she can feed the animals without having to open that door. That will hopefully allow her to accidentally release fewer animals, because we have had that problem in the past. But let me see, it is late night, and how are you doing inventory-wise? 31 stone-tipped arrows, that's fine, because she is a master archeress. Bronze armor, for the most part, and a longbow gives her a pretty huge range. So, originally, I had this reminded to me a while back. Originally, Samantha was an infantryman, which is a different military class. It focuses on melee attacks. Oh, just a little bit more. Okay, we have reached Bernard. So, Bernard, get up. Perfect. Simon? Okay, you can go back to being a tailor now, and you can go back to scheduled sleep. There you go. Perfect. So everyone, well, apparently with the exception of Beatrix, is now able to sleep again. And here is Beatrix's empty bed. So off you go. Go fall asleep there. Right. Well, there isn't that much that happens at night, as is the usual case, because more or less everyone but our night watch girl, Samantha, is asleep. What are you doing? I guess she was just stockpiling supplies back in there. Ooh, we can see... Yeah, I think that was a sheep, or possibly the front of a boar poking out through that door in the animal room. Which needs to be larger. Ideally, I suppose we need we need like a nice little enclosed field, but an enclosed field is a lot harder to defend. Because as we have seen in the reign of Edgington, there are issues that cause this place to be a bit buggy. So we've had a wolf eat a chicken through the stone wall. This is raw stone, right? It's not even cobblestone, so I don't know, it's like a 1 meter chunk of stone. I don't know how the wolf managed to peer in through it. Okay, and it is dawn, so everyone is getting up. Lovely. Some of them faster than others, apparently. Although most of them will navigate their way to the hall eventually as they idle there. So let me see, what do we have that we can craft? We can craft another iron, no tin, no copper. Let's craft another 3 bronze, and we don't have any... Well, we have this 1 steel ingot at the moment. Now, raw materials increase your assessed wealth a lot more than items made of that material. So if I had a bunch of steel and I turned it into a bunch of steel pickaxes, those steel pickaxes would increase my wealth less than having their equivalent materials in steel. Steel is also only really able to be made successfully by a high-level blacksmith, and presently I believe that Evelyn is just a level 5 blacksmith, although she's working hard. The crafting classes tend to level up slower than the harvesting and the fighting classes, just because they have to wait for you to actually be crafting stuff, rather than able to engage stuff constantly. Speaking of, where is Rickaman? Rickaman's down here somehow. Right. Evidently I left it a little bit unchecked. Rickaman, can I get to you please? Thank you. So, pop out here for me please. Okay, so gradually, one of the updates that's come inside of the more recent updates, I think it's the 1.5 updates of this game, is that we have a full 3-dimensional camera, or we can go back to this, what they call RTS style. We can also do that by going into Adventurer class. So if let's see, Simon, Profession, Adventurer. Now I am going to turn down my mouse sensitivity as I do this, because it does tend to cause a bit of a kerfuffle. Click on him, take control, turn my mouse sensitivity down. So here I am as Simon Augustine, the adventurer, and we can have a little patrol around, see how people are doing from their height. So we've got a bunch of people here just sat at the dinner table. There's Lars going in and out of the farms. There's Evelyn and Benedict, who are really a match made in heaven if ever I saw one. Oops, speaking of, Benedict has become a level 15 builder. We can walk into here and see the archery range, which needs rebuilding because we need more rope. Now I should note there's a block between these, because when these aren't built up like this, when they're just the yellow holograms, arrows can pass through them. So if there isn't a block between them, it's entirely possible that someone can get shot in the head. And arrows fired during archery training still qualify as arrows, so even if I don't actually use up your materials. Now, walking like this, I am still stuck to the grid, so I can move diagonally, but I can't move partially. I always move at least a square. Let's take a look upstairs and see how things are. So, hello Samantha. It is nice to finally see you face to face. I hope you're doing well, okay? Okay. Moving around, there's the weapon rack, which we put up here so that archers like Samantha don't have to go all the way down to get arrows, which is a bit of a bonus in the middle of like a large siege. You can see the main area here. I don't actually know how adventurers gain experience. It might be by actually like using weaponry and stuff, or it might just be by virtue of me assuming direct control of them. But yeah, we're getting some nice green land out here, so a nice hook on that Bernard, and there's Lars down there. I can't walk off the edge, as much as some people might like to see me try that. And I can't interact with most things, but I will automatically walk up the edges. So I believe this is... whoop, little bit of a lag spike. I believe this is the first time that I've ever actually used adventure mode inside of Edgington. I previously wanted to use it more, but I couldn't really do so because we didn't really have anyone we could spare. But tailors, like Simon, aren't exactly in high demand at the moment. There are some nice weapons inside of here. This is a hole not to drop down because that's the furnaces and stuff. But yeah, let's take a walk outside, take a look at the outer spaces of Edgington. The doors open politely for us. So this is what Edgington presently looks like. I hope you can help. I hope you enjoy seeing this as much as I do. Yeah, some weird lag spikes by virtue of being adventurer, I guess. That's what it currently looks like. We're going to put another floor on it, and then we're going to make it look nice and pretty and all sorts. Oh, I have a level. Oh, but I don't know if I saw it before. And then that brings us to our last stop on this little first-person tour. Here we have the grave of Lucas Ward, who had our actual only death of the original cast, our only death of any member we've known. So he was well deserving of the funeral that we gave him, which you can find a few episodes back. Now, as an adventurer, I can give myself armaments, but I'm actually going to cancel out and go back to game, and I'm going to tell him to go back to being a tailor. So, there he goes. Back. Now, I wonder if that's the same lag spike due to building stuff. It may well be, I don't know. Whoa! Oh! Oh, balls! Okay, we have a necromancer to deal with. Pause, please. Okay, archers, where are you? Samantha has gone to sleep. Seriously? Are you telling me that we have our first necromancer and Samantha has gone to sleep? I think my scaling wrong. Okay. Where are you? Yep, you've gone to sleep. Okay, right, well, sorry, Samantha, but you're going to have to get up now. Now would be a terrible time. Okay, so necromancers are, I think possibly with the exception of the giant spider, the most dangerous mob in the game presently. So they will summon skeletons and such if they're left alone to do so. They summon basically hordes of them. And they also shoot fireballs and will set things on fire, much like the trees that you can see burning around them. I'll have to tell Benedict to get rid of those later. So, people were wondering why I had 3 archers. Now would be more or less the time. This would be a big reason, and that might be why we were lagging, come to think of it. Okay, so I had her set as all of that so that she would heal up. So let's turn all of that back down. And other archers, I'm going to need you guys as well. And let's see, we're going to have to see what these guys get up to. Because they spawned right next to our hall, which is marked by this big pinkish selection here in the middle. Okay, so Samantha is going to guard her position. Let us see her zone of doom. And the necromancer is standing just outside of it. Skeletal infantry spotted. He shouldn't stand too much of a problem. But I don't actually know. Whoa, Samantha, move! Okay. So now we know that the skeleton's range is greater than Samantha's spotting distance. But we can also have her easily evade it. I get the distinct impression that he is not going to move, as long as his quarry is in roughly the same position. And as long as he's, no, I was about to say, as long as he's shooting at her, he's not going to be causing problems with summoning more skeletons. Okay, pause. Let's bring the other 2 guys up here. Let's get their bow ranges. They should all have long bows. Yep. So let's bring them up here as well. No, do not remove this road. Go away. Okay, Western, stand over here, please. And the same with you, Forest. I want you up here. Let's move you another block apart. And do you still have a longbow? Good. Okay. And preferences, display bow range. Now if we have to, we can send them down, but as soon as they go down to ground level, we're going to have issues with them being attacked by the skeletons. Okay, skeleton down. Move. Okay, Samantha, you are our level 18. You are going to be the guy that we're worried, the person that we are worried about, as well as investing the best we can. Skeleton infantry spotted by Western. That's probably the one that's getting spotted. That's getting summoned. Yep, summoned over there. And is he? Yeah, he's still on the ground. Okay, so there's the Necromancer, who has not as yet been spotted, it seems, surprisingly. Okay, so we are really in the point where we are trying to pay close attention to this Necromancer, so that nobody gets blown in the face like that. Okay, can we get a Necromancer spotted, please? Necromancers should be... Okay, Necromancer spotted, and he's summoning. Great. Shoot, shoot, open fire, Samantha. He's not moving. Okay, one hit. Okay, move. Just move to the side. Should be fine. In fact, that should be fastest. Yeah, as they move, they do cause these... As they shoot stuff, they cause things to be on fire, so we had a slight greater advantage as well whilst he was... well, shooting at Samantha upstairs. Necromancer in the chest. Meanwhile, weapons. Our arrows are running low here, so let's get Nigel crafting more for us. Nigel is... where is he? He's over here still. Nigel is a level 15 carpenter, so he should be able to get these up pretty quickly, although the greater slight issue is that we may have to go and grab more. We shall see. Come on. These arrows don't do much damage, so she's going to need to do a lot of them. Unfortunately, she's getting a lot of shots. Whoop. Move. Come on. Okay, she's out of arrows. She has to go back and restock. How many do we have? Guys, do you have any arrows on you? You have no arrows on you either. Okay, you have 4 arrows. So you need to resupply. Why are you stopped? You shouldn't be stopped. Well, you should definitely not be stopped for that very reason. Okay, we now have this burning. That burning will eventually go out. It will occasionally spread, but it shouldn't reach the place. The fort itself. Okay, Samantha. Move, everybody. Thank you. Okay. Samantha, get down here. And Weston, you only have a few arrows left. See if you can resupply, please. Hey, this is a great thing to have happen on episode 30. Okay, he's moving. He is on the move. How many arrows do you have, Samantha? You have no arrows. Go back, go back. Get arrows. How are we doing? Crafting arrows. There are 8 arrows presently. And they're all being used by Weston. Great. Our level 10 archer. Okay, he's near death. He's near death. Oh god, Weston would be our best choice then for killing this Necromancer. But on the other hand, Samantha. Samantha has to kill this guy, basically. How's Weston doing? Weston's at full health. Okay, Weston, come stand over here, please. Ooh, that fire's going pretty well. Oh no, you need to stand over here then. Anything that allows you to kill the Necromancer, I don't mind. Yes! Necromancer slain by Weston. Okay, Samantha, any arrows? No, no arrows. Gonna get arrows? I hope. Skeleton slain. Any more skeletons? Nope, that is all of the skeletons. So, Weston, you have cut your teeth, and good god, that fire is loud. I'll try to remember to turn that down. So the fire causes a lot of particle effects that are really eating up our frames, it seems. So, Weston, congratulations to you. You have cut your teeth on the very first necromancer that Edgington has ever had to face. And maybe this will teach Samantha to have a bit more faith in her comrades. And what are you doing, Samantha? You're just idle at the moment. I think she's dancing for joy, I'm not really sure. But, yeah, that's a few fires out here. Units, wow, that is actually a huge fire. Hopefully that goes out soon, because I think that's getting close to one of our roads. Jeez, but, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you enjoyed the first-person tour of the place and all sorts. Looks like that next level's going up nicely. We still haven't had that. Ooh, hello. Hang on. One of our... Wait, Beatrix, what are you doing? We've got dead animals all over the place in here. What's happening? What are you doing? How much wheat do we have? Do we have wheat? I'm sure we have wheat. Jeez. Okay, well, apparently we have a bunch of... Wow, we have no wheat. Why do we not have any wheat? We have a wheat farm. Why has there been no wheat? Jeez. Anyways. That has been episode 30. Okay, Samantha, just stand up here, please. I don't know what's up with you, but you're being very strange. That has been episode 30 of Edgington, Timber and Stone. That fire is very dangerous with those. And I shall catch you all next time. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and or a favourite. Follow me on Twitter and subscribe to be notified of future updates. You can also check out the website where most other content is uploaded. That's all for now. Catch you later.